The Society Cooperation recently launched its new brand, the Ministry of Silk, which is the latest brand into Laos fashion industry, hoping to attract attention on the world stage. According to the brand designer Pani Sanyawong, this prestige ready-to-wear brand signed to also serve tourists as a country welcoming to the Visit Laos year 2012.
I feel very excited when I heard about it, and I cannot wait to come for opening ceremony.
Well, I think it's a wonderful initiative, and I congratulate Pani. She has fabulous style and pizzazz, and I hope it's a wonderful success.
The official opening of the store took place recently, attended by fashion lovers. Brand designer Pani Sanyavong, who works in the entertainment industry and has long been involved in local textile and fashion, said Ministry of Silk is the cutting-edge innovation in Lao fashion scene. According to Pani, this prestigious ready-to-wear brand creates the ultimate sleek and chic look for women and men through the latest trend updates in keeping the global fashion industry, she said. The characteristic features of the brand's products are simplicity and elegance, while using only high-quality textiles sourced from countries around the world. It is said that the brand will not only focus on Lao style, but will encourage local designers to incorporate overseas fashion trends in their new creations. The brand also aims to set up more design projects with local designers and textile producers, with the aim of boosting the image of the Lao fashion industry in Europe and Asia, while supporting local communities.
The inspiration to set up this Ministry of Silk brand is because I realized that in Laos, we have so many beautiful handicrafts, so many beautiful textiles and materials to produce clothes. But the problem is that there are only the shop who are selling the textile as a textile shop, something like that. So there's no shop or boutiques that has their own brand name. So our concept is to create a shop that sells clothing that has our own label, our own brand.
At present, Laos-made silk, clothing, and textiles have no brand name, so are not readily identifiable, either in local or overseas markets, but Society Cooperation's products will have a recognizable brand name that consumers can become familiar with.
Most of our products are made locally by using the local textile, Lao textile, as well as the organic, silk and cotton, and also there are also some other textile from different countries around the world, because we are not only concentrating on Lao products, but also materials from different countries to create, fashion and clothing, something like that. But then in the future, we are also planning to build the design project. That means we're going to work with local designers, Lao designers, and also local weavers, villagers who produce the textile directly. So that can also create some, income to local community, as well to create the new scene for fashion industry in Laos.
Society Cooperation will work with young local designers to develop opportunities for them, to show their design abilities and become more professional, with a view to becoming more profitable and well-known in the future.
I think Lao Silk is a beautiful product. I support Lao Silk production, and in fact I work on a sericulture production where we hope to increase the production of Lao silks.
Lao silk is very nice and has high quality compared to the silk produced in another country around the regions. I think Lao silk or Lao silk cloth can develop to be a very nice dress, even a shirt or a blouse for women can wear with very nice with Lao sin. Apart from that, it's not just only wearing with Lao sin, we can develop the Lao silk cloth with very nice design by Lao designer.
I like Ministry of Silk very much because I think their model are original, but not too original, so you can still wear it without being stupid or whatever. You just look very nice without being too original. Just enough.
Look at Lao silk, it's very rich. You can keep like traditional, like the way is it, and also can adapt to modern style, like go international. I think Lao silk have a lot of future.
Well, I think Lao is very strong in silk and production of silk. I know, apart from this place, I know a few other places that produce very beautiful products, clothing products in silk. There's Mulberry, a company that produces silk from mulberry worms. So I think Lao has a very, like a competitive edge in silk. I think it can be a success for Lao PDR.
Was celebrating the Ministry of Silk opening. We are offering 20% discount until the end of March. And I believe that our brand will also create the trend for Lao fashion industry. At least there might be encouraging people to set up their own brand instead of just producing clothes and materials. So this also will give them, the stage for designers, Lao designers, to have their influence in the markets.
Bani stressed that every 6 months, the Ministry of Silk will monitor overseas trends, such as seasonal change and colors. This will help local designers to ensure that their creations are not out of date and that the brand is well received overseas.
I buy a lot of Lao silk in general, yes.
I think it is a part of Lao people. You can observe that many Lao people go to receptions or function, official function, they always wear Lao silk. I think it's very elegant and nice, and it's got along well with Lao skirt particularly. I love Lao skirt and Lao silk.
The owner have certain character. Yeah, I believe that will get into high-end market. Yeah, I think people will start to enjoy. I believe that.
Well, I think everything in here is beautiful. The clothes are beautiful, the shop is beautiful, the people are beautiful. To be honest, I wanted to say the girls are beautiful. Yeah, so it's really nice to be here.
Bani said, adding that her products would fall within a price range affordable by the general public and were not intended only for people with high incomes. Please join us tomorrow when we will have Laos marks World Water Day on March 22nd with the theme Water and Food Security. And that wraps up our Today's in News edition. I'm Siri Ponce Tamavong and the news team here from Vientiane Capital. Thank you very much for being with us, and do have a pleasant evening, and goodbye for now.
The Lao PDR became a member of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, when it was officially accepted on the 23rd of July, 1997. It is widely observed that becoming a member of ASEAN has provided opportunities to improve security ties, to boost trade and investment, and enable the country to develop both its natural and human resources. Our news team, Malavian Wongchandi, talked to foreign and local residents their views on Laos' gains by being a member of ASEAN.
To leave of the countries from the least developed country by 2015 and 20.
Speaking to our news team, an Australian national, Peter Evans, who is an independent consultant and has been in and out the country since 1995, said he personally observed significant changes in the Lao PDR.
Tell us what you observed, some changes in the country through your eyes.
Well, the big changes for me are the speed of development. When I first came here, things were starting to happen, but they were happening slowly. In the last 3 or 4 years, the development has been very rapid, and I see that in the number of buildings going up in Vientiane, and if you go to Luang Prabang, the amount of building that's going on, and so on. But that's what you can see. The other area that I think is changing rapidly is technology. You see the expansion of the mobile telephone network and the expansion of internet. I came here first with Telstra, and the internet was not here. And now, many years later, the internet is so important in the country, broadband internet and high speed. And for me, that's one of the big changes, and I've been part of that, so that's why I also know about it.
Peter Evans also offered their comments on how being a member of the ASEAN benefits the country.
Well, I think what it did for Laos is to speed up the process of putting regulations, laws in place to help the country develop, and that was mainly through trade and cooperation with outside countries. And for Australia, Australia has been one country that has worked very closely with Laos on this, and was very happy to see the ASEAN membership as part of that process, because a lot of benefits flowed from that. The ASEAN countries try and regularise their trade policy across the borders, and that means that Laos benefits from the work that's already been done in other countries. So I think we, as foreigners who come into this country to invest, get a benefit from Laos being a member of ASEAN.
If you look back to the past 14 years, and now you can recognize a lot of changes, in Laos. Of course, there will be both pro and cons, side of the change. But conclusion, you still feel like, it's positive change. Like it or not, the country economy has been developed tremendously. People point of view, or the way of thinking, the way of seeing the world has also been developed, changed. And especially for the younger generation, which is going to be, our future, the future of our country. So all these people have more chance to expose to international, network. And that's also thanks to Laos becoming a member of the ASEAN countries. For example, it's more easier to traveling, around the region without all this, visa, application. You can just go to your neighboring countries, with the passport. And of course, travel also broaden your knowledge, your way of seeing the world, cultural exchange, educational exchange, something like that. I believe so.
We have seen a lot of the developments since we become the member of the ASEAN member countries. Then we have seen a lot because we have more friends, we have more, we gain more perspective from the friends from these neighboring countries who have developed the countries a lot. So we gain a lot of the knowledge and things from friends, different ideas. We get wider ranges of perspectives from friends around these ASEAN countries. Yeah, we've seen a lot of the development. That's from our own country ever since we become these ASEAN member countries.
Well, I am from Malaysia, so initially I actually came here because of my husband. So anyway, I found myself a job now in Gecko Wines, and I think I'm going to be in Laos for a long time. I would say the first time I heard the name Laos was when I was in secondary school, like taking up history classes. So they talk about Mekong River, they mention about Laos, but that's about it. So I only started to know more about Laos when my husband, then boyfriend, was working here.
One of the countries that rich in nature and the culture. So these areas will be the best for them. They can't look for the, the high-rise buildings on these technologies. But we can offer this, ecotourism and cultural tourism. These are the things that we recommend people from other countries to come and visit, and they have to experience the uniquely Laos, which is the landlocked becoming the landlink country, and the culture and the nature that we can offer.
Laos is a very peaceful country, a very nice place to relax and chill out. So I always tell them it's a chillaxing country. So yeah, so this is one thing I tell them, and also if they want to come, they should come now when Laos is virtually still in its natural beauty, untouched.
There are always pros and cons, in the development. When modernization continue, for sure you are gaining something and you are losing something. But then as Laos, as a country with a long-standing history and culture for, thousands of years, something like that, when we open our doors, to international level, of course, we are receiving, different cultural exchange, cultural influence, and a lot of influence in, lifestyle of people in Laos. And at the meantime, I think to be a self-identity, it's also coming from the fundamental education. It's all from the families. It's all from the